In this Lightroom quick tip, I show you how we can find spots we had missed when using the spot removal visualize spots in Lightroom. Hello amigos, this is Pablo Garcia, the engineer photographer. A few videos ago, I showed you how to use the spot removal brush and then the visualize spots to identify all those areas in an image like dust spots or sensor spots that we needed to correct. And that works very well. But every so often we may miss a few things. So I learned a great trick from photographer Matt Payne, who came and gave a talk at our camera club not too long ago. And his tip was to use the Dehaze slider. Yes, the Dehaze slider. For example, here I have this high-key image of a bison I took in Yellowstone, and I thought I was basically done. But now if I take the Dehaze slider and I move it to the right towards 100%, you begin to see some areas of the image that I still needed to correct, that I didn't quite catch when I was using the standard visualize spot slider. So now I can go in and remove these areas and get them fixed. And once you do that, you're of course not going to leave it at 100%. You can return it back to the level that you had it. In this case, it was 0. This is basically with the corrections. So using Dehaze, where Dehaze actually is adding contrast and adding saturation, it works very well for areas that have kind of seamless or smooth backgrounds. Now, I wouldn't use this technique of using Dehaze to replace the visualize spot slider. I think it just complements it really well. So let's look at another image. So here's this other image that I had already gone through the standard visualize spot slider, and you can see the background looks very smooth. But if I use Dehaze, I'm going to start moving Dehaze to the right. You can see now, because of the additional contrast and saturation, some areas, especially this one right here, there is a big circle that now I will need to fix. I want to make sure that if I print this image, that I'm not going to have these on my print. Here I have this other image. Again, I have already fixed a number of small spots, but now I'm going to bring the haze to the right. And by adding contrast and saturation, it makes a few other things more noticeable. For example, I have a couple of black spots in this area right here, a couple more in this area right here, that when I did my first pass with visualize spots, I didn't think I needed to fix. But by pushing the haze, in this case to 100%, they become more obvious, and now I can go ahead and fix them and bring the picture back. In this case, I was at 0%. Let's look at a final image. I have these two bisons in a winter scene in Yellowstone, and again I had already done the healing brush and the spot removal, and I'm going to bring the haze up, and you begin to see, especially in this area right here, there's a little mound of snow. There's another dark color line in this area right here that I could now fix very easily. And now I'm going to bring it back to 0%. And there you have it. So if I go to 100, I got rid of those problematic areas and back. So what I recommend is you still use your spot removal brush with visualize spots to identify the spots that we need to remove and get them corrected. But then do a second pass where you push the haze to the right, like 3/4 of the way or all the way up, and that may identify a few problematic areas that we still need to fix. Well, that was it for today, this very quick video. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, recommend it with your friends, and I'll see you next time.